Welcome back, everybody, to my guide on how to beat Weariness, who is the Kerig sort of transposition that you need to do in Frontier, and he's very challenging. So I thought I'd do a quick guide. The sort of footage that you can see on the screen is my successful run. That is part of my playlist, but I thought I'd get this up because I struggled with it, and it was the first real boss that I had to go out and just start to think about how I'm going to do it. So there's no sounds or anything because you don't want to hear my commentary over my commentary. So let's just click play and let's get going. So first of all, I'm just talking in here about my setup. And the main thing here that I've got that I try to showcase that I can't is that I have a piece of equipment that gives me +1 affliction. And also on the screen here, you see my summon that has fragilize and also poison. The first thing you want to do is just go up behind this crystal, and then what you want to do is bump this crystal down. So I do a push, and you push the crystal down. That forces him to attack it, which is good. I then move up to the position just because I'm going to push my way down towards the crystal on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, sort of as well. So I move up, and then I have got this ability here where I put a press on and it does a bit of true damage. And yeah, so a press is really good. So it damages while it's hitting. Really, really good. And what I'm going to do here is just keep moving down. So the main thing about this boss is it's a DPS check. You get to, if he gets to that sort of crystal at the back end there, it's game over. So where I positioned myself before was I knew he was going to do that push move. And what it was going to do was just push me sideways rather than down the map. So I move up to the other crystal and just push that out again. And this is the sort of the thing about this boss is you need to put crystals in front of him. I now bring out my summon again, which has the fragilize and poison on it. And fragilize is really good. It does more damage as you hit him. So when my summon starts to hit, you'll see lots of ticks of damage going over. He does his enough ability, which gives him, which again pushes out the crystal. And at this point, I'm now trying to literally try and block the boss from sort of moving, really. So you can see here, I'm going to do 24 damage if I move there, plus the 44 fragilize. And fragilize really, really does stack up in this. And I can't stress how much it is. And you see, if you look at my bottom there, the number 4, that is a move I use all the time. It has this the true damage on it, or pure damage as it says. And here it comes to fragilize, and this is why it's really good to have that 3 sort of afflictions on, because I can keep a press on, I can keep poison on, I can keep fragilize on, and you just do so much damage. You can see here what it is doing here. So yeah, he can't move that much because he is slowed. And if you take too long, he ends up getting hasted as well. So he can just move as much as he wants. And I say, you get to the unfaltering light at the bottom, it is game over. So I'm just looking around here. What can I do to try and keep some stuff? So I move next to him. And again, off we go. True damage in. And again, just chipping away at him. Now, one thing to point out in this battle is if you can't do the damage, I tried this boss probably about 10 times at this point. And I gave up at one point and said, well, do you know what? I just need to go out. I need to go and get some better skills. I need to get some upgraded skills. Skill level 1s really don't cut it too much here. You do need to get the better ones. Now, he's going to do Last Breath, which is a big push ability. It's going to push enemies. It's going to push us. It's going to push the crystals. It's going to push my summon. And what I'm looking at here is potentially putting hyper empathy on, but you don't actually... Hyper empathy is not that great here because he doesn't actually do that actual much direct damage to you. It's the pushing that happens. So I'm just going in, just doing general punches here. I've got on my one the basic. It's a weak damage, but it hits across 4 tiles. I could have increased that a bit more to do a bit more damage, but I wanted to try and hit him where I can. And he does that sort of last breath. My summon goes down, which is not great. But now he's got his affliction up so that he now is at 90% sort of damage reduction stage. And on my 9 ability there, I do have break, which does mitigate some of that, but it was only like 19%. It's not going to be massive. So I've got my totem out here, and again, it's a bigger totem than your basic. Again, it's a tier 2 totem. And what I've got in here is it does damage and it also does healing, which is good. So I'm going to drop a daze on him. It doesn't really do too much damage, but at this point, I'm just minimizing the amount of sort of AP that I'm using, just to try and, you know, if I give him 4 or 5 AP, he's going to move up and he's going to hit. But because he's got dazed, he's lost 2 AP. So at this point, I'm going, right, okay, maybe I'll just get my ranger out here, get rid of the totem, because I don't really need it at this moment, and end it. So 2 AP, he can't do anything because he's dazed. And he's still dazed now, yeah, for 1 more turn. So again, going to go in and do some oppress and do some more damage. And again, just chipping away at his health so much. And I think the key takeaway from here is fragilize is really, really good. Poison is really, really good. True damage is really, really good. Also, not spending all of your AP at this point is immense. Keeping him dazed and just doing two at a time is really, really good. I know at this point I'm really, really close to sort of killing him. And what I'm doing here is building up my summon so he can discharge twice. Bang. Poison and fragilize. Poison and fragilize. Just chunking out that damage. And that is the key here. You sort of need to get him towards crystals. Now, at this point I'm going, crap, he's missed the crystals. But luckily I've got a teleport. So I teleport across. And I should really heal here. But I don't. I just do a hit. And I think I do another hit. If I'd have died here, it doesn't really matter. I've got 1 sort of awareness, so I can get 1 revive back. But yeah, we're going to kill him here. It's, yeah, a really, really tough battle. If you found this guide helpful, please let me know in the comment section down below. Have you struggled with him? Were there any other tactics that you use? Let the community know how to take this guy down. But yeah, if you're struggling, come back out, get some sort of tier 2 abilities, get some more discipline to equip the better abilities at this stage. Yeah, I went at him when I first unlocked him and it was proper tough. And the game does kick your ass on this. But there's the cleansing and yeah, snuff it out. And Kerig is now slumbered. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Quick guide for you. Whole playthrough of Wantless is on the channel, so please give it a look. Really good game. Go and support the devs. I think it's £15 for me. Yeah, this has been the guide to the Weariness. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.